Holy headache. Holy ball and chain.
I'm the best to do it. I unify music. This intro's enticing. Doing bolos like Tyson. Fury. Music.
Turn it up.
Holy mackerel.
Fury. Music.
Up off that? Yeah! Yeah, yes, yes! Up off! Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Let me see. Stephen Ross. Whoa. Omar Vasquez. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. What a night. What a night. Fantastic news for everybody who loves boxing, bro. Fantastic news. PNB Rock. We love you. Look, rest in peace, PNB Rock. I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry. But yeah. Fantastic news. We have the acceptance. Both fights have agreed. Both fighters have agreed. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus Anthony AJ Joshua, December 3rd, Cardiff Stadium. Ah! Let's go. Wait. And if you love boxing, Conor Ben, Chris Eubank Jr., the fight is still a go. Ah! Yes. Everybody, close out the chat right now. Grab that finger of yours. And
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Got my tacos going on with my taco hat. Big win for boxing, 100%. Already did, Biz. Thank you. Okay, let's talk. First, let's talk Tyson Gypsy King Fury versus Anthony AJ Joshua. Now, for everybody, for anybody, any Tyson Fury fan who called me a hater for saying Fury isn't great, when he was retiring, when he was talking about retiring, I said, now he's not one of the greatest ever. I said the greatest ever, the great ones, they fight the winners and the losers. I said that. I said he'll fight Usyk and he'll fight AJ. I can give a damn which order is in, especially with Usyk being injured. He can't fight Usyk next anyway. I'm about to get on my soapbox. Hold on real quick. Can we get a Taco Varnell Hill? You know what, everybody, if we can, give it up for Varnell Hill.
Bring on lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shapoing boing.
Listen, anybody, any of you who thought I was hating on Tyson Fury, I need you guys to understand ShowBizz, the adult, the war room, the community, and this brand. What I am always about is the fighter's legacy. The fan base getting great fights and the sport of boxing becoming the #1 sport in the world again. That's what I care about. So when I said that Tyson Fury should fight the winner and the loser, Usyk and AJ, now that Usyk is injured, here's what we have. Tyson Fury fans who called me a hater, here's what we have. We have Tyson Fury TKOing Deontay Wilder twice, then fighting Dillian White, knocking him out, and now fighting AJ. Is that bad for you Tyson Fury fans? And let me tell you what you're getting from me. Good shit. Now we're talking about greatness, win, lose, or draw. He fights AJ, he gets past AJ, and he fights Usyk. That's what I'm talking about. I'm never talking about hating a fighter. I'm always talking about what would make them great, what's great for you fans, and what's great for the sport. That's not hate. That's the opposite of it. Ah! Let's go. Hate would be if after this I have something shitty to say about it. That's hate. No. That's love, bruh. Now let's talk about AJ. Him fighting AJ. Let me ask you guys this. Everybody who's hating on Tyson Fury versus AJ, with Usyk being injured, who would you want him to fight? Go ahead, BK. There's only one Tyson Fury. With Tyson Fury, with Usyk being injured, who would you prefer Tyson Fury to fight who's actually available to fight right now? Who would you want him to be? Everybody who has a problem with this, who would you prefer? There's nobody else for him. I'm asking anybody who hates this fight. Andy Ruiz? You think Andy Ruiz? Don't be dumb. He just fought King Kong Ortiz. I'm talking about somebody available to fight. Jared Anderson just fought. Do you watch boxing? I'm talking about somebody available for him to fight. Jared Anderson fought like last week. So you want Frank Sanchez over Anthony Joshua? You want Frank Sanchez? Do you really? You want Tyson Fury versus Frank Sanchez? Right. Wilder's fighting Robert Helenius in October, so not him. You want Fury versus Frank Sanchez over Anthony Joshua? Are you serious? Are you really serious? Let me see. BS stops Max Kellerman. No, you don't. AJ, most definitely. Most definitely. Here's what makes boxing fans fugazi. Let me tell you. Because if AJ was coming off of a win, even if AJ fought Joe Schmo and was coming off a win, they would have liked AJ versus Tyson Fury more then. Number one. is they wouldn't like AJ versus Tyson Fury at all because they don't want neither one of them to be great, right? They're against. So you got that going on. But you also have people who are fugazi. If he comes off a win, now they want him to fight because people are about the win and the loss column, and they not about the two men fighting. 100%. Let me see. J body. About to catch a body. What kind of body? A J body. Huh? People aren't about the two men fighting. I'm going to say this again. Frank Sanchez versus Joe Joyce. What about it? Because Joe Joyce about to fight Joseph Parker, right? I'm about to say this again. There has been no version of AJ that would put on a better fight against Tyson Fury than the AJ we have now. Y'all want a good fight? There is no version of AJ that would have been a better opponent for Tyson Fury than the AJ we have now. This AJ right now. Yeah, he lost against Usyk. Don't focus on the win and loss column. Don't focus on that. Focus on the fighter. He's a better fighter now after going to school twice with Usyk. Win, lose, or draw. Bet money. Usyk helped AJ get better. Bet money. This man lost, then got a new trainer, learned different things, made the fight closer the second time. He's going to get even better adding on to those skills to fight Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Bet money. Bet money. He's a better AJ training for Usyk than he was training for, I don't know, Dillian White, than Klitschko. The guy that fought Klitschko is not he's a better fighter now. Don't just look at the fight after him being undefeated. Perception becomes reality. Don't get caught up in undefeated making him a better fighter. How about him being a better fighter making him a better fighter? AJ, BK said he learned nothing. AJ now is a better fighter than he was against Andy Ruiz the first fight. He's a better boxer now. He went to school. So Fury first versus AJ now is the best it can be. If you want to see the quality of the fight. If y'all into hype and perception, then I can't help you. But the quality of the fight that you're going to watch is best now. Love hearing the truth. 100%. 100%. Are y'all about the perception or the reality? What makes a better fight? It's the best it's ever been. It's the best it's ever been. Anthony Joshua is so much better now. Now, let me ask you this. 100%. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Hold on. Biz, if AJ somehow gets through Fury twice, would you be in a way disappointed that it would be AJ versus Usyk 3 for undisputed? No, because the two best fighters will be fighting each other. All right. So it is, I always want the best to fight the best. No, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be upset. Let's go here. I am not upset for those reasons specifically. But with me understanding boxing, I am not upset that Tyson Fury is fighting AJ after a loss. Kenneth, stay on target. Don't mess up the show. I am not upset that Fury is fighting AJ after a loss. Because for me, Floyd versus Zab Judah, though Baltimore dribbled him off the canvas, I was excited about Floyd versus Zab Judah even after Zab Judah's loss to Baltimore. Floyd fought Zab Judah right after Baltimore. I didn't give a damn. And guess what? That fight, it was hell. That fight was hell. He dropped Floyd. It doesn't matter what Baltimore did to Zab Judah. This fight is Zab Judah versus Floyd. Look, Foreman chased Frazier around the whole damn ring. Down goes Frazier. Ali Frazier 2, all-time great fight. So don't talk to me about somebody coming off a loss. I just like seeing great fights, bro. All time. I just like seeing great fights, bro. That's all that is. Now, with Fury, with AJ, from AJ's perspective, with AJ fighting Fury, that man's, you can't say anything negative about AJ. Nothing. When you look at this fight, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, them making the fight, how quickly they made it happen, how easy it was for AJ to accept, all those things are all of the things that it is riddled with all of the things that when we look at boxing and what we're disgusted by when we look at boxing, people ducking, people cherry picking, people this and people that. AJ and Fury ignored all that shit. Tyson Fury, hey, Usyk, you available? No. Injured. Well, AJ, let's go. AJ said, certainly. Once again, proven to me that we in the States, we got to do better. Overseas, kicking our ass. Let me see. Perception becomes reality. That line defines Fury's career. AJ has done more than Fury, but Fury gets the credit for being the best. Perception. Let me do you one further, Enoch. AJ and Fury's about to fight. Who gives a shit? At this point, we're going to get to see. No need. See that right there? There's no need for that. That's why I like the fights. Them fighting, wipe that whole thing clean. Who gives a damn? They're going to fight each other. That's it. See, that's why I'd rather watch fights and then make an assessment when everything is done. Because you ain't got to do that. We don't have to have that conversation. They're about to fight. That's reality. When they fight, we'll see who's better. That's it. Y'all playing checkers while Biz playing chess. 100%. Everybody, make sure, close out the chat. If you can right now. Hit the like for a brother for the
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Huh? So next time, when I'm talking about these fighters, understand that I am begging for fighters to go after, to pursue legacy. I'm begging for it. I don't give a damn. You know now, your gender, your race, nothing. I know you have one life to live, and there's nothing worth doing that isn't worth overdoing. So make it all count. I hate wasted time. I hate wasted talent. I hate regrets. You only got one life and it's precious. Sit down and make a decision. I'm going to be a boxer. Box. I'm going to be a great boxer. Then do great shit. I'm not going to box at all. Don't. But sit down and make a decision. And overdo that decision. That's all I'm about. Why I was mad at Canelo Alvarez for saying he won't fight Mexican fighters? Because a lot of those great fights can be against a Mexican opponent. Legacy. That's all. I'm not talking about race. I'm not talking about nationality. I'm just talking about the human being like David Benavidez, who happens to be Mexican or part Mexican. If Zurdo Ramirez beat Bivol, I just won't fight him. I'm talking about the talent. I'm talking about the fighter. Then your legacy takes a hit. As a boxer, the rest, I don't judge. Let me see. Skill-wise, I agree. AJ is better now, but momentum is a real thing. Coming off 2 losses is tough mentally. Nothing wrong with taking a tune-up fight. It all depends on how you tick, Rocky Rodriguez. It all depends on how you tick, right? It all depends on how you tick. If you're in a football game and you get hit and you fumble, if you are the type of running back that needs to be taken out of that game and get some handoffs on the side to get your confidence back, then that's how you tick. But if you're the type of running back after the fumble, and if they recover it, the coach puts you back and give you the ball again, and you snap, then that's the type of running back you are. That blanket statement don't work for everybody, bruh. AJ could be the type, he took it like this. He could be the type that after 2 losses with Usyk, if you pamper me and you give me just a nobody and you pamper, he wants to get back in there. That may be a killer for him. There may be nothing that motivates him more than bouncing right back, being on a big stage and fighting Tyson Fury, being valued immediately. It depends on how you tick. It depends on how you tick, bro. 100%. Some people love to get pampered. Other people, if you pamper me, it makes me weak. It depends. I needed Deontay Wilder to take some time off. I said, hey, man, fight somebody, knock him out, yell, bomb squad, and do all those things. Deontay Wilder said, I want it in blood. At that point, bruh, that's how he tick. Then let's go. Then let's go. I had nothing to say. Then let's go. That's how he tick. Rocky doesn't have that saying blood. I'm saying. No pun. Just checking. Is the fight confirmed? Well, now it's the legal stuff. So the fighters agreed, both teams agreed. The contract is going to be sent. I have the Twitter fingers and I'll read it to you. But the contracts are going to be sent by Frank Warren. Now it's just about boom, 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 boom. All right. Thank you so much, BK. Make sure you guys bet us on BetUS. We got this weekend Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G3. All right. So you guys, we got to talk about this. We got to discuss this. We got to place our bets. Don't forget, I'm also having that giveaway. I'm giving away that autographed photo of big photo. It's like a painting of Triple G knocking out David Lemieux or punching him in his face and blood gushing. Hey, we got to talk about how we're going to place our bets. Go to BetUS, hit the link. Also, you can also scan this. This is scan code. Take you right to the landing page. Promo code ShowBizz. Hit the Tyson bell. LOL. And get put down. Well, who gets put down? I'm going to answer this question. Then I'm going to move on to Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank. And get put down. Who gets put down? I won it in blood. Okay, then went on to get bloodied and bodied again. But who gives a shit? You're laughing. You're laughing. But that's because of this right here. That's because of this right here. This is you.
With Nicodemus out of the way, what's to stop us from taking over? Jenner, you can't kill Nicodemus. No taste for blood, huh? They've taken the animal out of you.
Hey, when Leonidas on 300 grabbed his 300 men and walked out there and was shot by I don't know how many arrows, you can laugh and say, yeah, he went out there and got murked. Or you can be inspired by his heart and he went out for what he believed in. It all depends on how you are, bro. Live forever, though. Sully! We got clips today. Need that MJ. You know what, brother? I'm going to ask you one thing, bro. I'm going to ask you one thing, just from me to you. What are we waiting for? Hit the Tyson bell. So let's move on. Let me get my black 2 sugars. Let's move on. Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank. Let's get to Twitter fingers. Let's get to Twitter fingers. Versus Chris Eubank Jr. is still on. Let me give you a quick Twitter finger. Twitter fingers. Twitter finger. AJ is a bum, Biz. You need to chill. But here's the thing, though, baller. He's trying not to be. If you think he's a bum, he's still fighting. Right? You're a naysayer. That's what you are. You're a crab in a barrel on the sideline saying what somebody isn't doing or can't do. He's still fighting, though. So I give him more credit than you. Hit the Tyson bell. All right. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Here's the Twitter finger. Here's the Twitter finger. Where the hell is my Twitter finger? Where the hell is my Twitter finger? Oh, here it is. Okay. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn is absolutely on. Absolutely on for October 8th. Eubank Jr.'s promoter has declared this by saying, we don't have a contract with Chris Eubank Sr. Wow. We have a contract with Chris Eubank Jr. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. Now let's see if Chris Eubank Jr. echoes this. This is why I respect AJ, because he has always fight the best competition, win, lose, or draw. He wants that work 100%. He wants all the smoke. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Okay, here it is. So that's what they said, and I'm going to see if Chris Eubank Jr. has echoed what they're saying. Because what I have right now is what some people may like to call the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Okay. Here we go. Here's what Eubank had to say about his dad.
Just over the moon. He just said, go out there and do the business. Do what you got to do.
Any hesitation from Senior?
Yes. He said, don't take the fight. Wait a year, get a few more wins under your belt, let him get a few more wins, build the fight, build the hype, and have it in a football stadium next year, because this fight does that.
You didn't obviously listen to him?
No, I wasn't willing to risk not happening. Anything can happen. I haven't really spoke to my old man since. Hopefully I can get him in the corner on the night. Hopefully Conor can get his old man in the corner.
Oh, he'll be here. He'll be here.
That's the stuff of legend right there. Imagine that.
I haven't talked to my father. I would love for my father to participate. My father doesn't want the fight anyway. Chris Eubank Sr. doesn't want the fight anyway, not right now. Now he's saying it's the weight thing, right? Chris Eubank Jr., not so much. Let me see what you have to say. Y'all get satisfaction by saying who would have won, but I'd rather see and tell my grandkids who actually won. Let's make the fight. Hit Tyson bell. You're a man. You're a 100% man. You're a real one. Okay. Here's the Truth Tuesday, right? Here, Taco Tuesday. Now, here's what Conor Benn had to say to Chris Eubank and about his father and daddy issues.
You know, you're talking about you're going to father me and all that. Clearly, you've got father issues. No, clearly you do, because I don't need no daddy. I'm good. No, you need him holding your hand early on in your career. Don't start talking about pressure.
Huh? You got daddy issues. You got to figure that out. Chris Eubank Sr., I don't want my son to fight. I don't want to lose another one. That really hurt hearing him say that. And he says, hey, the fight's just not the real time. Then he says it's the weight thing. I think what he's saying is, man, dude, those fights with his father were savage. And I don't want my son to go through that. Anything can happen. I felt pain like I never felt before. Huh? Let me see. People criticism of AJ is laughable. His doing everything to dare to be great while others are sitting on the sidelines eating on the couch. We should encourage our era to be like the old era. But here's the thing, Nigel. Don't worry about it. He knows what he is made of. Everybody who's saying that, who's sitting on the couch, they know what they're made of. They're done. They're pathetic, right? They cannot get inspired. It doesn't matter. Hit the Tyson bell. So that's what they're here to. Don't let them cloud the war room to that point. Let the light in. Huh? Here we go. Face to face was amazing and hilarious. Mind games, 100%. Now, here's the whole thing about the weight. Here, we got the receipts. Let's move on. Let's talk about the weight.
I can't be 100% coming down to a weight which I haven't been since I was 18 years old.
As far as I'm concerned, me and my team agreed straight away. At whatever weight it was, 157. We agreed it straight away.
My knowledge is that they had a lesser weight and we had to go back and forth over a period of time to get to 157. Definitely wasn't, all right, I'll fight at 157. It's going to be tough for me to make, but I will make it.
He's saying that he's going to make the weight. He says that the money is too much, right? So he's not worried about the weight, but his father is. You saw Chris Eubank Jr. eating chicken. You have people sitting there upset with the whole rehydration clause, but not so much when Mikey Garcia jumped up 2 weight classes against Errol the True Spence. And Errol the True Spence had a rehydration clause, right? Hit the Tyson Bell. That's expected. You don't want a guy to jump up 2 weight classes to fight a guy who can rehydrate and be 170. That's just a bit much. The rehydration thing, that's fair. Hit the Tyson Bell. If you want this fight to happen, it can't just be only safe for Chris Eubanks Jr. Can it be a little bit safe for the widow guy, Conor Ben? Right? Let me see. Charles Baker. Hey, I'm going to do some push-ups on that flex, my man. Let me see. What's up, Bill? What's going on with you? Up off net? 100%. Let me see. ShowBizz is not too much of a clown. He's the perfect amount. Yeah, 100%. Hit the Tyson Bell. Okay, let's move on. Now, here's Conor Ben. And Chris Eubank still in the face-to-face. Eubank, with his arrogance, calling Conor Ben a walk in the park.
You are, mate. You're just talking rubbish. You're in for a shock of your life, you know that? No, you are. What, you think I'm going to be a walk in the park?
I mean, yeah, on a nice summer's day.
You cannot, this guy, arrogance, he's like, hey, check it out again. Hey, you think I'm going to be a walk in the park? Look.
You are, mate. You're just talking rubbish. You're in for a shock of your life, you know that? No, you are. What, you think I'm going to be a walk in the park?
I mean, yeah, on a nice summer's day.
He was like, yeah, he meant that. Now, look. I love this because they are so like their fathers. They are so like their fathers. It is incredible. It's for me to get this all over again. It's insane. I cannot believe. Let's move on. Chris Eubank saying that it would take an act of God for Conor Ben to beat.
If he pulls off a miracle and beats me,
It ain't going to take a miracle, though.
no, it is. If you do it, I have to retire.
I mean, it ain't no miracle.
No,
Listen,
it's
you've got
a
someone sitting
miracle.
there who'd rather fight YouTubers.
An act of God is what it would be for you to beat me.
Okay.
An act of God.
Dog, the arrogance, the disrespect. No, it's going to take a miracle. Shut up. It's going to take a miracle, bro. Yeah, come on. An act of God. And he's almost right. Conor Ben, my God, but that's huge, right? To overcome all of this is huge. Let's move forward. Check out what Eubank said about having sex.
I'm not going to kill myself in this training camp. Usually I go 8 weeks without sex. I abstain for 8 weeks.
How has it come to this? And what are you talking about?
I'm going to abstain for 2 weeks for you.
I don't really care. No one asks you about your sex drive and what gets you going.
Canelo, Golovkin, they get 8 weeks. Saunders gets 4 weeks.
Conor gets 2.
Conor Ben gets 2.
Well, clearly.
Jake Paul will get 1 week. So you're not at the bottom of the barrel, but you're close.
He said, "You're not the bottom of the barrel, but yeah." Hey, Jake Paul gets 1 week, bro. You get 10 days. You get two work weeks. Bro, okay, hold on. Let me give you guys the receipts, okay? Because for me, see, I remember the dads. I remember the lead up. I remember everything. Okay? That's why for us who saw the fathers, it hits a little bit harder. Let me show you the father.
This man is nothing but he's the real hype. I come up the hard way. I didn't have Frank Warren.
myself, boy.
You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right?
Oh, God.
Because he's just a puncher. He's only got a puncher's chance. I'm a skillster. I'm a fighter. I can punch as hard as he can. Everything is loaded in my favor for this fight. Although he's a great puncher, he has nothing else other than that. So I have nothing to say to Nigel. I find the man intolerable in that he's so wild. I have no time for such people. He has no class as far as I see it. The man is a powerful puncher, a very powerful puncher. For this, I would like his autograph, because after I've finished with him, he isn't going to be anybody.
Huh? Same shit! That's why this fight means so much to me! And for many of you who was a part of that classic lead-up, classic fight, and this is the first time in history, may just be the last, where you get the sons who are the copies. They're copies. They're just, you got look at Conor Ben's face. How quiet Conor Ben is. How quiet Conor Ben is, and how much Chris Eubank talk.
You are, mate. You're just talking rubbish. You're in for a shock of your life, you know that? No, you are. What, you think I'm going to be a walk in the park?
I mean, yeah, on a nice summer's day.
Isn't that what you just saw? Isn't that what you just saw? Let's look at it. Look.
If he pulls off a miracle and beats me,
That ain't going to take a miracle, though.
no, it is. If you do it, I have to retire.
I mean, it ain't no miracle.
No,
Listen,
it's
you got
a
someone sitting
miracle.
there who'd rather fight YouTubers.
An act of God is what it would be for you to beat me.
Okay.
An act of God.
Huh? Preliminary. Now, once again, look at the fight.
This man is nothing but he's the real hype. I come up the hard way. I didn't have Frank Warren.
myself, boy.
You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right?
Oh, God.
Because he's just a puncher. He's only got a puncher's chance. I'm a skillster. I'm a fighter.
Huh? Same shit, different toilet. That's why it means so much to me. Look. Listen what Conor Ben says to Chris Eubank Jr. right here.
I'm going to meet you head on.
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, come on, mate. What else do you think I'm going to do?
I don't believe that.
What do you think I'm going to do now? I'm going to come
I-
in there and take it straight to you. That's what I'm going to do.
You know, you have the fire now.
I ain't have the fire. I do it. This is what I do.
No, yeah,
What
you
you
do
talking
do
about?
that,
Yeah, I
but
do it.
when you've got a killer in front of you,
Okay. You ain't no killer, mate.
when you've got a killer, when you've got a barbarian, a savage in front of you, you can't fight him like you fight a Chris Algieri.
Okay, well, we'll see, won't we?
Huh? See, y'all see now why I love the Benz? Y'all see, he's like, we'll see now. We'll see then. Won't we? Man, you're no killer, mate. Right? Look how Chris Eubank is smiling. Like, I cannot believe this guy is sitting across from me and really believes this shit. But he's supposed to. British dudes with lisp, wow, are hilarious to me. Stop. so Saudate, no, here's Saudate. Let's give it a Saudate, dog. Let's give it.
God damn, that boy can sing.
But here, this is how real it gets, though. All jokes aside, this is how real it gets. Check this out.
The pressure and the mental suffering that he had to go through leading up to their first fight, the injuries, And, you know, watching my mother have to take care of him after their fights, him going to hospital.
He's the hardest puncher I've ever seen. He's the hardest puncher I've ever come up against in my life. He hurt me bad, man, but he extended me like I've never known one could be extended. He's definitely, the man is just an animal. You see, he's won my respect, you see, because he hurt me up the guts. He opened my tongue's open. I need to go to a hospital. Yes. What him? I need to go to a hospital. Yes. What him? I need to go to a hospital. Yes. What him? I don't know, I'm in too much pain to talk, really.
His old man saying that he hates my dad. You hate my father?
All right, gentlemen, you both signed the contract.
I personally do hate him. I personally do hate him.
That makes it personal. I can't let him avenge his father's loss.
Hey, Sully, that was crazy, wasn't it, Sully? Chris Eubank is like, he got a puncher's chance. After the fight, he hit me like I've never been hit before. I need a hospital. I need a damn hospital. This man, Chris Eubank Sr., went from this dude is barbaric, and he just got to punch his chance to. Okay, I need a hospital. Bruh, I remember those fights. Now y'all see why I'm over here like, ah! Right? I'm over here losing my mind why I say this is my favorite fight. When you know the history, just like many of you know UK, even if you weren't around, you're from the UK, you should, and if you love boxing, you should have seen those two fights on a number of occasions, right? With these two looking across from each other and being just like their fathers. With this in the background of them, of at least Conor Ben, like, I need to get one for the home team, one for the family, because Nigel Ben should have won the second one, right? Nigel Ben should have won. He should have won, okay? Let me get one for the home team. Chris Eubank is like, no, we're going to stay undefeated when it comes to your name. Now, it doesn't look like Chris Eubank Sr. is going to be in his corner, though he wants that. But Roy Jones, because Roy Jones didn't get a chance to fight Nigel Ben or Chris Eubank Sr. Chris Eubank Sr. later on said that he wasn't going to fight Roy Jones for nothing. Now, Roy Jones were friends. He was friends with the G-Man, Joe McClellan. Don't forget, Joe McClellan beat Roy Jones in amateurs. And that's because Roy Jones tried to slug with Joe McClellan, because they were saying that all Roy Jones can do is pot shot and move. So Roy slugged with him and lost barely in the amateurs. But him and the G-Man got like this. After what happened with that fight in the overseas, and the G-Man and Joe McClellan, Roy Jones said, I ain't going over there to fight Nigel Ben. If Nigel Ben wants to fight me, he got to come here, because it was Roy who felt that the reffing over there was terrible. So he said, I'm not going to do that. You come over here, the reffing going to be better. We can fight all day long. So Roy never had a chance to fight Chris Eubank or Nigel, which we all wish they would have fought. I wish Roy would have fought Julian the Hawk Jackson, the G-Man Joe McClellan, Nigel Ben, Chris Eubank Sr. I mean, that's all right. Let me see what else we got. Rocky 1 ain't gonna be no rematch, right? Don't want one, right? Right. I didn't see the fights, I lived them. You were there, BK. That's the difference. You were there. Would have been crazy. Eubank doesn't look bad trained by Roy too. I'm saying this is huge. This is huge. Let me see. Yeah, call the ambulance. Let me see. Do I have anything else, or is that? Yeah, that's it. But just look at this clip one more time.
The pressure and the mental suffering that he had to go through leading up to their first fight, the injuries, And, you know, watching my mother have to take care of him after their fights, him going to hospital.
He's the hardest puncher I've ever seen. He's the hardest puncher I've ever come up against in my life. He hurt me bad, man, but he extended me like I've never known one could be extended. He's definitely, the man is just an animal. You see, he's won my respect, you see, because he hurt me up the guts. He opened my tongue's open. I need to go to a hospital. Yes. What him? I need to go to a hospital. Yes. What him? I need to go to a hospital. Yes. What him? I don't know, I'm in too much pain to talk, really.
His old man saying that he hates my dad. You hate my father?
All right, gentlemen, you both signed the contract.
I personally do hate him. I personally do hate him.
That makes it personal. I can't let him avenge his father's loss.
I can't let him do it. What did Chris Eubanks Sr. say? He extended me further than a man could be extended. That man was so eloquent, dog. He said he extended me, dog. A guy who just has a puncher's chance, right? That guy extended me. when you get extended, dog. Oh, Roy would knocks out that but that once again, did he? Did they fight? No, I don't give a shit. I can't stand on what if. That's why I desperately want Tyson Fury to fight AJ and Usyk. I can't stand on what if. I can't stand on it. Right? That's if Foreman and Ali never fought. And you saw Foreman crush Frazier. And you see Foreman destroy Norton. And they never fought. You would assume Foreman would have killed Ali. What happened? There was a KO. Ali KO'd Foreman. That was the last outcome. You would think if Ali won, it would be 5 points and it would be a miracle, not a KO. So forget what if. No need for the guesswork. I don't want to have to guess. Roy would have. I don't want to have to guess. I wish they did. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's why I'd rather see the fights. You got people who rather see Tyson Fury do nothing and wait for Usyk than to see a fight in between. Bro, we are in a strange place. We are in a strange place as boxing fans. And all that shit, with the work of this community, all of that can change. All of that can change. And just to let you know, we're changing it as we speak. A lot of things that's going down is going down now because the boxing fan environment is changing. Now, we don't care if you lose. We just want to see you fight. Now that from this community, we are the community to push that. Not the first one to say it, but definitely to drive it home. Now you got fighters willing to take more risks, and they still got money to make after losing. Look at AJ. Look at Canelo Alvarez. You still have money to make after losing. Your career ain't over. What? Yeah. Fans will still watch you fight? Yeah. Let's keep pushing that, because then fighters would take more chances. If y'all go with the idea that AJ shouldn't have this fight because he lost, fighters wouldn't want to take the chances because they want to stay winning. And y'all don't know that as boxing fans, we shooting ourselves in the foot. People were 100% excited about Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. How many losses they got? I'm saying. We got to be, thank you. Look at Chisora. We got to start becoming less fugazi and more about matchups. I just want to see matchups. Because Zab Judah lost against Baldomir doesn't mean I didn't want to see Floyd and Zab. I still want to see that matchup. because styles make fights. What did Floyd do after whipping Zab Judah's ass? He fought Baltimore. He fought the winner and the loser. That's Floyd. Let the light in. That's Floyd. He knew he'd whoop Baltimore. He knew that Zab Judah was a tougher fight for him. Though Baltimore beat Zab Judah, he knew Zab Judah was a tougher fight. Fought him first. People had something to say. He whipped Baltimore's ass. That's what you do. You fight the winner and the loser. That's what you do. Floyd effed up boxing. Floyd was good and bad for the sport, but the way fighters responded to Floyd was bad. The way fighters responded to Floyd was bad. They responded to the junk talking and the undefeated record. They forgot about all the work he put in to get there. That was the problem. They saw Floyd once he was there, and they tried to mimic that. They didn't try to mimic the grind. Nah, they try to mimic the shine, not the grind. Bars, which it doesn't rhyme, but the way I delivered it. They try to mimic the shine, not the grind. That ruined boxing. That ruined boxing. But there was a lot of stuff he did and said that was genius, right? Him having people appreciate slick boxing again. That's why people appreciate Devin Haney. People are doing it too much now, and they think that that's the only way to be great. If you do a Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney style, they're saying they went too far with it, right? They forgot why Sugar Ray Robinson was great. They forgot why Aaron Pryor, Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran, they think this is the only way, so they got bamboozled. But still, Floyd helped grow the appreciation for a slick boxer. 100%. 100%. That's why I tell Devin Haney, become the bad guy. But my thing is, let's not have it all one way. Let's not have it all one way. Let's have it every way. The undefeated fighters, they're exciting to watch. Those who just bring great fights, defeated or no, undefeated or no, they're great to watch too. The slick fighter, the Floyd Mayweather, is great to watch. The Mike Tyson is great to watch too. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have to have one without the other. People like to say, oh, I'm about the sweet science. I'm not about the slugfest and people just throwing punches. No, it's not one or the other. It's not one extreme or the other. It's them two and everything in between. Love the sport, bro. Love the sport. Okay. So we got some more Twitter fingers. Let me hit y'all with a few Twitter fingers before I go. Where we at? Here's a Twitter finger. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Okay. Everybody, if you can, help support this channel by doing something that is I'm going to ask you guys to do some heavy lifting here. It's going to take a lot, but I know it sucks. But close out the chat and just press the like button. Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like. Okay. Conor Ben just sparred 10 rounds while someone's having daddy issues. I think I covered this in a video. Conor Ben, though, that boy ain't skipping leg day, is he? Jesus Christ. I mean, just wow. That dude's in crazy shape. All right, let's move on. The Matrix. Okay, Vasili Lomachenko will return in a 12-round main event contest against undefeated contender. He added him, but it's Jermaine Ortiz, October 29th. It's on. Amazing. Beautiful. Perfect timing. Lomachenko coming back to fight, out of all people, a savage Jermaine Ortiz. Much love to Vasili Lomachenko for doing that. Fighting up-and-comer guys. So now you have a guy like Lomachenko who he's fighting the big mega fights, and he's fighting the up-and-comer guys, and he's fighting everybody in between. So this guy, Lomachenko, this guy has fought for the titles in 3 different weight classes, did all the Linares things. He did all of the Teofimo Lopez and Luke Campbell things and all those things. But then he's also, after losing Teofimo Lopez, he's also fighting the in-between guys, the Nakatani and Comey. Now the up-and-coming guys, Jermaine Ortiz. I mean, that's kind of like if Terrence Crawford fought Boots or Virgil Ortiz, if he's fighting the up-and-coming guys too. Mad love for Lomachenko. Flexed on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got hit on me. Let me see. Eubank Jr. versus Ben is the most nostalgic fight in boxing. Yep. In your opinion, is Triple G a top 10 middleweight of all time? Probably, man. And who would you want to see him fight after Canelo? Jamal Charlo. You are the best way to view, my friend. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Yeah, because I think if he were to get another bag, if he loses against Canelo, you know, give me Jamal Charlo. If he beats Canelo, David Benavidez. If you're gonna fight, pass the torch. He's done. If he beats Canelo, he probably wouldn't have much left after that. Pass the torch. Do what the great ones do. I'll fight David Benavidez and give everybody the finger and be like, look at me. I beat Canelo practically twice, and then I fought David Benavidez at the end when nobody else wanted to do it. If I was Triple G, I unified at middleweight. Like if I was Triple G, that's what I do. If he beat Canelo, that's what I do. I go right out there, get my ass whipped, and I'm out. Okay, hold on. Let me give some more. Twitter finger, Eddie Hearn on Anthony Joshua accepting all of Tyson Fury's terms to fight on December 3rd. AJ wants all the smoke. For clarity on Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua potential venue, the terms that AJ has accepted are for December 3rd, which is Fury's previously said is the date that he booked for Cardiff. Hit the Tyson bell. 100%. Let's move forward. We already did. Okay. Anthony Joshua has now accepted Tyson Fury's 60-40 split offer, the rematch clause for 50-50 if AJ wins, and Fury's demand date of December 3rd. AJ, he accepted all the terms. Let me see. Also, Anthony Joshua will be receiving a contract for the Tyson Fury fight on December 3rd very soon, according to Frank Warren. So all it's about is signing the name on the dotted line. Let's move on. He accepted all terms. We already got that. And Anthony Joshua has now entered the WBC heavyweight ranking at number 6. Hit the Tyson bell. Beautiful work. Calling Fury's bluff. Okay, let me ask you this. Why do you think it's a bluff? What's going on? Okay, let me ask you this. Before I go. Why is there I need to, you guys got to help me with this. Let's open up the case. Let's open up this case. Why do people say bad things about fights that are actually happening? Like Tyson Fury versus AJ actually happening. Why complain? Like, why say bad things about either one? I really need to know, instead of being somebody who gets to watch Tyson Fury versus AJ, why say bad things? This fight is, I need to know how the brain works. I'm such a positive person. Okay. I'm such a positive thinker, and I'm so excited about watching fights that it's hard for me to wrap my head around. People who always like, like I'm not a complainer. It's very difficult. Let me see. They don't want to realize the truth, reality. Not real fans of the sport, Biz. They're not real fans of the sport. This is what I'm thinking, Randall. I'm thinking that they have a guy that they're holding on to their legs, right? See, and many of you in the war room, if y'all can relate to me, I'm such my own man that I don't hold on to the legs of any other guy. I don't hold on to the shirt but I feel like they're so up the ass of another fighter that they don't want anyone else to shine. And that is the definition of hate. I'm assuming that these people are either Usyk fans, Wilder fans, or AJ haters, or Fury haters. That's true. Yeah, I'm assuming that, and those type of people I would never understand. Because I am moisture in the atmosphere. Yeah, I am such me, like I am so about me watching the fight and turning and find the paper that I don't get that way of thinking. It cannot sink. Flex on. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got hit on me. Oh, let me see. Hey, War Room, Charles Baker, my man. Hey, War Room finally got that. Save the date, September 2023 at the Grand Canyon. Oh, Biz, I'm going to send you an email. Do the too hot dance for me. Yo, go ahead, boy. My man's over. Huh? Go ahead, boy. Save the date. Much love to you. Let the light in. And thanks for the email, brother, when you send it. Yeah, I could never wrap my head around that. And I'm going to say this too, before I go, I'm going to say this too. Anybody, I'm talking to you specifically. Somebody hit me up one time and said, and dissed me. Unlike you, ShowBizz, I'm going to keep it real. When these fighters ain't shit, I'm going to tell them. All right? I want you guys to be careful of this type of person in the war room or wherever. Anybody who is always spewing a complaint, everything they say is a complaint. I don't care if they're making videos. I don't care if they're making comments. If everything they say is a complaint with a negative twist, they're not keeping it real. They're not keeping it real. They're not keeping it real. They're either projecting their negativity and how things not going well for them onto everybody else, or they don't know enough about the game. They don't know enough about the game, so all they do is complain. Right? They never participated in any form of competition on that level or anything close to that. So with them being ignorant, they complain all day long. Or they're taking advantage of how they can trigger you or other people who don't know. That's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars. They're either, or they just, hey, this is how I can get more attention by triggering people and then convincing people who don't know. They're just listening to me because I'm complaining. Duncan Hines called. They want their moisture back. Hit the Tyson bell. My man, Sadate, preach. All day long. Crazy. Let me see. Biz, is it smart to bet against Jake Paul? I know what you're saying. because everybody's in his pockets. I'm asking since I'm betting against two of my homies. Well, you're from the future, so you should know. No, Anderson Silva should beat him. He should. But when you see them do their face-off and Anderson Silva's like, it's kind of like, shit. Right? Energy vampires. Okay, thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. This was a Taco Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow, of course, we have Hump Day. Hey, we're leading up to Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. I need to put that picture up so you guys can see who can win. I will be giving away the giveaway prize on Saturday. Saturday is my birthday weekend. Baby. And I'm going to be here with you guys on Saturday. I may have a little bit of a drink here and there. They're going to be celebrating my birthday upstairs, coming downstairs, just acting crazy. Okay? So I'm still going to call the Canelo Alvarez Triple G fight this Saturday. That's going to be the fight night, ShowBizz fight night. Of course, we have the Facts Friday, ShowBizz Adult. I'm out. Man, best channel ballot. Thank you so much, my brother.